Good evening, everyone. This evening I am going to have a journey which is around 470 kilometers from Istanbul to Ankara. I am charging the car up to 100%. So we'll see what kind of energy consumption that we are going to have, and I am going to drive the car between 100 and 140 kilometers, 40 kilometer hour speeds today. But it's not going to be a constant speed. I am just going to drive. Depends on the road. If I am on autobahn or highway, I am going to drive up to 140 kilometers, and otherwise depends on the traffic signs. And I have changed my tires. They were Bridgestone Turanza T005. They were really slippy, and I almost had an accident a few days ago. In a 10-kilometer route, the car slipped almost 15 times, and my wife and my daughter was in the car. It was really dangerous. So I went to the MG dealer, and they have changed my tires to Turanza T006, which are made in Turkey, because the previous ones was made in China, especially in Turkish autobahns. Every MG owner are complaining about it. If the tires are Chinese made, they are all Bridgestone actually, the cars that comes into Turkey, and everyone are having problem. And also my tires were losing pieces just in 6,000 kilometers, and I only drove this car on autobahns or asphalt. That's all. I never drove this car on a dirty road, always on asphalt. So they changed it. Now Bridgestone is examining the tires. If they would say the product is faulty, I'm going to keep these tires for free. But if they say it's the user fault, they are going to ask me to pay for it, and then I am going to take this issue to the court, because in 6,000 kilometers these tires shouldn't be losing any pieces, and it is really slippy. Everyone having this problem. And also the Turkish MG4 Facebook group is waiting the results for my situation. After that, they are going to also take this issue to the court, because they are all having the same problem. So today I am going to test these tires, how they perform on the road, and I hope there will be some rain. I would like to test these on rain, because especially on rainy conditions, the car is really slippy. And then I am also going to check the energy consumption on this route. Now I am going to home, get my suitcases, and inform you on the next charging stop. Good morning, everyone. From Istanbul to Ankara, journey is finished. Total journey is 461 kilometers. Energy consumption 20.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. About the tires are really performs well. They are grippy and they are comfortable than the previous version, but because of that comfort and the grip, the consumption is a little bit higher than it should be. This should be approximately about 19 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, but safety comes first. 20.8 kilowatt hours is still nice. Do not pay attention to this average speed, because as I keep stopping, it is counting down. It should be at least 110 kilometers, because I never driven under 110 kilometers speed. The highways and autobahns are all empty at night time. I have driven the car between 110 kilometers and 170 kilometers top speed. The drive was really comfortable, tires performing well, but as I mentioned, consumption is getting a little bit higher.
As you are checking the final journey data, I would like to mention about tires performance. While I was turning to Istanbul from Ankara, I have driven the car on autobahn again, and I have tested the car with 140 kilometers of speed while it was raining, and tires did not lose grip even once. I don't know why previous tires were uncomfortable, maybe because they were just losing their pieces. But with the new tires, the grip was 1,000 times better, more comfortable. So, Turanza T005 FC tires are the perfect choice for MG4 cars in my opinion, especially for Turkey roads. Because the first country the MG4 is being sold is UK, and I have never heard any complaint about this issue from UK. But in Turkey, 90% of the Turkish MG4 users are having this problem. If the car has a Chinese-made tires on it, the car loses grip, especially on rainy days, and losing their grip's very dangerous. They can cause big accidents or big dangers like I had. So I really would like to know if any MG4 users, drivers from other countries ever have a problem like this one. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.